Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to talk about two terms which are used interchangeably in the world of software development but should not be because they are distinct, they have their own meanings. These two words are customer and user. If you're interested to know, keep watching. Now the first one is a customer. A customer is someone who is involved in purchasing of a good or a services in exchange for a payment. As simple as that. Now they are directly involved in the financial transaction of a company to contribute to its revenue stream. Now a twist to add on to that, some people also use a term client. So I want to make sure you understand what a customer and a client is. A customer is someone who makes a one-time purchase from that particular company for the good or a product that they are purchasing. A client is someone who engages in an ongoing or a long-term relationship with that company, typically for a continuous service that they want to get. So that is a subtle difference between a customer and a client. Now the second term is a user. A user is someone who interacts with the product. They do not necessarily get involved in the financial transactions of it, but they do definitely interact with the product. Now in some cases customers can be users, in some customers are not users, but user in general, when a term is used, it's someone who is using the product on some frequency. Now in some cases you would have also heard a term end user. What is the end user now? Mind is blown. Now user is a more general term in the entire life cycle for the individuals who are involved in different phases of the development. End user, they specifically refer to the final consumers or the recipient of that product or a service. So they are the ultimate target audience for whatever you are building. Now let's take an example, maybe like a social media platform. So if everybody is a user of social media platform, a customer is someone who has maybe purchased like an ad-free experience premium subscription, or purchased for the experience that allows them additional goodies or for some sort of exclusive content on that social media platform. He is also the user, but he is mainly a customer because he has been involved directly in the financial transaction with that particular product or with that particular service. Now a user on the other hand, who is not involved at the financial level, they are who are using the product, like they are using social media for maybe posting stuff or maybe just consuming stuff or downloading stuff, whatever. They are just the users of the product who are interacting with the product on a frequent basis. Now that brings me to the end of the video. Before I wrap up, I do want to clarify that some organizations use some terms in their own way. So before you use these terms in your organization, I would really recommend clarifying what it means. Are you calling a user also a customer? Are you calling a customer also a client? Are you calling a user also an end user? So I think if you get that clarification before you actually start making any decisions or any research that you're doing pertaining to that particular product, it will be really helpful for you. So definitely go check that before you make use of these terms, because you could be new to an organization and you might not know, because in your older organization they were using user as a separate term and end user as a separate term, but over here maybe everything is same. So I would highly recommend checking that out, because that level of detailing is really important. The research that you're doing or the features that you're building for an end user could be different from a feature that you're developing for your user. On the other hand, features that you're developing for your customer could be different from features that you're developing for a client. So it's really important for you to understand those differences. So do let me know via comments on what other confusing terms that you've heard similar to these, or if you found this video helpful. If there's nothing else, I'm going to see you all next week. Bye-bye.